Call it a day. This means to stop doing something because you've worked enough, or to permanently stop doing something. Here's a spoken example. What time is it? Nearly 6. Let's call it a day. Or, let's stop doing this because we've worked hard enough. Here's a written example. Executives have decided to call it a day on the show, and this season will be the last. So here, call it a day means to permanently stop doing something, and in this case, permanently stop showing a TV show. Cheap as chips. This just means very cheap. Take a look at the spoken example. I like your bag. Thanks! I got it in that sale. It was cheap as chips. Here's a written example. While fast food remains cheap as chips, the cost of fresh fruit and vegetables has risen consistently over the past decade. So it's saying fast food remains cheap, or very cheap, cheap as chips. Cold shoulder. The cold shoulder means to deliberately ignore someone. Have a look at this example. Did you see your ex at the wedding? Yeah, he gave me the cold shoulder. Here's a written example. Tensions rose as the two nominees gave each other the cold shoulder throughout the event. So here we have two nominees, two people who have been nominated for an award. Maybe an Oscar, or maybe just an award at work, or at university, or school. But the two nominees gave each other the cold shoulder. They deliberately ignored each other throughout the event. Count your blessings. This means to concentrate on and be thankful for the good aspects of your life. Have a look at this spoken example. You should count your blessings that you weren't seriously injured. Perhaps the person hearing this has recently been in an accident and they were lucky to get out unhurt. The person speaking to them is saying that they should be thankful for the fact that they weren't seriously injured. Here's a written example. The study shows that people who count their blessings live much happier lives. C1. Rearrange the words to make 4 English idioms. You have 2 minutes. C2. Fill the gaps to make 4 English idioms. You have 1 minute. C3. Match the idiom to its meaning. You have 3 minutes. C4. Complete each paragraph with the correct idiom. You have 3 minutes. C1. A. Call it a day. B. Cheap as chips. C. Cold shoulder. D. Count your blessings. C2. A. Up. Clam up. B. Chips. Cheap as chips. C. Shoulder. Cold shoulder. D. Count. Count your blessings. C3. A. Call it a day means to stop working or doing something. Number 1. B. Cheap as chips means not expensive. Number 4. C. Cold shoulder means ignoring someone. 2. Which leaves D. Count your blessings with number 3. Concentrate on the good. C4. A. I had memorized every word, but as soon as I saw the audience, I clammed up. Number 4. B. I don't know what I've done to upset him. He's giving me the cold shoulder. 3. C. Let's call it a day. We can continue in the morning. 1. And D. Try the market. It's cheap as chips. Number 2.